Today's lesson is on how to rewrite repeating decimals as fractions. Rewrite 2.6 repeating as a decimal. Take a second to copy down the problem. When I need to rewrite a repeating decimal as a fraction, the first thing I have to see is how many numbers are repeating. In this problem, we have one number repeating. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say that x equals my decimal, 2.6 repeating. Since I have one number that's repeating, I'm going to multiply both sides by 10. Since it's one number repeating, I have 1 0, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 10. When I multiply both sides by 10, I have 10x equals, multiplying by 10, I just move my decimal one place to the right, 26.6 repeating, or 26.666. I'm just going to write it out like that. Now, I need to get rid of this repeating decimal because it doesn't stop. The best way for me to do that is I can subtract my original decimal, which was 2.6 repeating. Since I subtracted 2.6 from this right side, I'm going to have to subtract it from the left side as well. But I'm not going to use 2.6 repeating. Since x equals 2.6 repeating, I'm just going to subtract x from this left side. So I'm left with 10x minus x equals 26.666, or 26.6 repeating, minus 2.666 repeating. And this works out because this 2.6 repeating and this x, they're the same thing. So I subtracted the same number from each side. 10x minus 1x gives me 9x. And then 26, I'm going to write it over here, 26.666 repeating minus 2.666 repeating. If you notice, all of these 6's are going to line up perfectly. So they're all just going to cancel each other out. And then I'm just going to be left with 26 minus 2, which gives me 24. So I have 9x equals 24. Now I just have to solve this for x. So I can divide both sides by 9. And I get x equals 24 over 9. Now I do not want to leave it as an improper fraction, so I'm going to turn it into a mixed number. So 9 goes into 24 2 times. 2 times 9 is 18. So when I do that, when the 9 goes into the 24 2 times, there would be 6 left over. So I have 2 and 6 over 9. Or I can simplify that even more to give me 2. And I can divide each of these numbers by 3 and 2/3. So 3 and 2/3 is how I can write 2.6 repeating as a decimal. Rewrite 2.93 repeating as a fraction. Take a second to copy down the question. So same thing as before, I need to determine how many numbers are repeating. In this case, I have 2 numbers that are repeating. So as before, when I had one number repeating, I had to multiply by 10. Since I have 2 numbers repeating this time, I'm going to have to multiply by 100 because there's 2 zeros in there. So I'm going to start off the same way. I'm going to let x equal my 2.93 repeating. I'm going to multiply both sides by 100. So I have 100x equals, when I multiply by 100, I move my decimal 2 times. 293.939393 repeating. Now I still have a repeating decimal that I need to get rid of. So I can subtract my original fraction, or original decimal, which is 2.939393. Now, since I subtracted that 2.93 from the right, I'm going to subtract it from the left. But in this case, I'm just going to subtract it as x. 100x minus x gives me 99x equals this 293.93 repeating. I'm going to write it over here. 293.939393 minus 2.939393. If you notice, my 3 and 9s all lined up, and they would continue forever, so they would all just cancel each other out. So I'm done with my repeating decimal, and I'm just left with 291. So I have 291. Now I need to solve this for x, so I would divide both sides by 99, and I have x equals 291 divided by 99. Now I need to turn this into a mixed number. I do not want to leave it as an improper fraction. 99 goes into 291 2 times, and 99 times 2 is 198. So I'm left over with 93 over 99. Now I need to simplify this. The 2 can stay. I see that I can divide each of these by 3. 93 divided by 3 is 31. 99 divided by 3 is equal to 33. So I have 2 and 31 over 33. That would be 2.93 repeating.